assassin, assassin, assassin.
So you wanna be a rock superstar and live large, a big house, 5 cars, you big charge, coming up in the world, don't trust nobody, gotta look over your shoulder constantly to be a rock superstar and live large, a big house, 5 cars, you big charge, coming up in the world, don't trust nobody, gotta look over your shoulder constantly.
Hey guys, this is From Steph to You, bringing you my opinion on the Tom Brady suspension. As you guys probably know, it was upheld today. As you can see, I'm a die-hard Patriots fan. Got my Brady jersey on, and like I said, I'm trying to gear this channel a little bit more towards all sorts of sports. I'm actually a bigger football fan than I am MMA, but those are my two favorite sports. But I like all sports, and they're a big part of my life. I've been a diehard Patriots fan for about 17 years or so, and I just want to talk a little bit today. Now, keep in mind, I'm not one of these fans that just blindly goes with their team, or just talks garbage. I am a educated fan. I know what the Patriots are good at, what they're not good at. I know the roster moves that they've made. I know when Brady does well, when he doesn't do well. But I think what we need to focus on here is Tom Brady has been the most clean-cut ambassador for the NFL for the past 15 years. When you've got the Ray Rice and the Ray McDonald and the Adrian Peterson and the Ray Lewis and Ben Roethlisberger and all these guys, I can go on and on, that get so much negative publicity. What has Tom Brady really ever been knocked on? I mean, he's been the top, I say top quarterback, but let's just say top 3 in the past 10 years, 10, 15 years. He's won 4 Super Bowls. I mean, I guess because he's a good-looking guy and has a supermodel wife, and kind of people just want to hate on him, but the guy is the best that there is. I mean, there's no doubt about it. When the game is on the line, I'm not saying he has the greatest skill set. I'm sure it'd be great if he was able to run like Aaron Rodgers or bomb it like a Dan Marino used to. Or I'm not saying that, but when the game is on the line and you have to have it, Tom Brady is the best quarterback there is. Now, like I said about the other cases, the NFL took a pounding last year. Roger Goodell had the Ray Rice scandal, which was just ridiculous. You had the Ray McDonald stuff. Now he's got a second domestic violence charge. You had Adrian Peterson with the child abuse. There's all sorts of factors to why Roger Goodell wanted to come out so strong and so swift with this judgment. Now, I'm sure because Brady, they didn't really have concrete evidence, and it kind of looked like they're being somewhat merciful or whatever you want to call it. They probably said, look, just admit that you're guilty. I saw a few reports. They said if he was willing to admit guilt, that they would drop it down to 2 games. But I don't know why everyone's surprised that this happened. I knew this was going to happen because Tom Brady has said that if he didn't get it to no games, that he would be willing to take a fine, but he was not going to miss any games because he is innocent. Now, whether you believe him or not, I would tend to believe him now because he's a very intelligent man, and his team of lawyers, surely they know if he did anything wrong or not. They're not going to let him go on a huge baseball like Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds court case if he's lying. Tom Brady has a way cleaner record and reputation than any of those guys. So they're not going to set him up for failure to go out there and make a fool of himself. Now, like I said, I don't know why no one saw this coming, because Roger Goodell was going to have the biggest black eye in the world if he just totally tore down the sport's biggest star and then gave him nothing. Oh, okay, never mind. That means the $5 million in the Ted Wells investigation would have been all for naught. this would be the third mishandling of a big superstar, case, and there was no way he was going to back down completely. So Brady's going to take it to court. Now, people don't realize that during the court case, Brady could drag that out. He could play the whole season. He could drag this out to next offseason and then deal with it then. So I wouldn't. I'd be worried if I was the Steelers fan, because pretty sure he's going to be playing week 1. The other thing I want to add is, I watch First Take and Pardon the Interruption, all these different shows, just like I'm sure many of you do. And guys that like as an example, Ryan Clark, who's always on First Take, and Stephen A. Smith, who I really do like. These guys, they just come off as having sour grapes. I remember there was a game a few years ago where Ryan Clark was saying Tom Brady sees ghosts and this and that, and Tom Brady dropped 55 points on them the next week, and I think he had 2 touchdowns that were thrown over Ryan Clark's head, and Ryan Clark didn't have much to say after that. You even have guys like Vontaze Burfict. I saw this idiot make a tweet today saying that Brady should have had a 1-year suspension. Really? So Le'Veon Bell gets caught for doing drugs twice, and he gets it dropped from a 4 to a 2. But Tom Brady, on a first offense, whether you think he did it or not, on a first offense, he deserves a 1-year suspension. And also, Vontaze Burfict, you went from a first-round draft pick to a fifth-round draft. No, an undrafted player. That's what you were undrafted. My mistake. Because of drugs, and you're known for being one of the most penalized and dirtiest players in the league. You and Ndamukong Suh, all these guys, you guys are dirty players, and that's cheating. Face masks and eye gouging and hitting with your head. That's all illegal. That's all cheating. I mean, I've even seen videos of guys when they're setting the ball, getting ready for play. The guys try to kick it forward a few inches to gain an advantage. Everybody is always looking for an advantage in competitive sports, and if they tell you any different, they're lying. There's no guy that has never committed a penalty or never done something. And not only that, are you going to tell me if you did do something illegal, you're going to go run over to the ref and tell him, hey, I'm just letting you know I grabbed that guy's face mask last play. Sorry, I won't do it again. Yeah, right. These guys are playing hard. They're trying to win. Tom Brady's position, even you guys forget the game with the Colts. The balls that the Colts used were different than the balls the Patriots used, and the Colts still only scored 1 touchdown. The Patriots ran the ball for over 200 yards. I think LeGarrette Blount had 2 or 3 touchdowns. So Tom Brady wasn't the main factor in that game. Let's just get that straight, guys. It was LeGarrette Blount and the running game that really gave us the boost. And besides from all of this stuff, here's the other thing I want people to take into consideration. He lives a different life than you or I. He's not like people were saying, he destroyed his cell phone. Well, see, people like you and I, we don't destroy our cell phone because it costs us $2, $3, $4, maybe even as many as $500 when we bought it. And when we get rid of it, we look to trade it in or sell it or whatever. Tom Brady is married to, I think, the highest grossing model of all time. He has people, he can't even go to a movie without having to rent out the whole movie theater because people want to follow him and take pictures or whatever. And if you think that celebrities don't have their personal files and pictures and all information under attack, look at last year. You had like Kim Kardashian and Jennifer Lawrence and all these celebrities that had personal private photos and messages that were used on the iCloud leak. Well, that's not necessarily from a cell phone directly, but I'm sure if Tom Brady threw away a phone or whatever, or even an IT guy, if he went and took it back to the store and returned it, someone's going to get into that thing and be able to get some information off of it. And so a lot of these guys just break the phone and be done with it because you don't need your personal information. I mean, think of all the money someone could make with, personal messages or pictures and stuff from his wife. Um, so people need to get off their high horse and stop with this whole, oh well, he broke his phone, so therefore he's guilty. Most celebrities do that. You do realize that. It's not like he's, again, because we're not celebrities, you might not know that, but that's what they do because you're constantly, you know, you're constantly having people trying to get your information and sell it for a profit. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of wrap this up now. I just want you guys to know, like I said, I think he's innocent because him taking it to a higher court or going a step above, that proves to me that as far as I'm concerned, why would you do that unless you were innocent? We all should have known that the NFL was not going to reduce it because Roger Goodell has gotten his ass kicked up and down, um, this past year, and he would probably lose his job if he just came away being weak on this one. Uh, that's all I pretty much have to say, guys. I mean, like, subscribe. This is From Steph to You. I will be doing my UFC 190 video tomorrow. I'm sorry I had to step away for a couple weeks. I had a lot going on in my life with school and whatnot, but I will be sure to get back to doing these videos as much as I can. Anyway, like, subscribe, and we'll see you later.